contrivances of cross pollinations. Then what is called contrivances? I mean, there are different type of flowers have adopted different type of mechanisms to promote cross pollinations. These are called contrivances. Several kinds of flowers to adopted a different or several type of mechanisms to ensure the cross pollination, to promote the cross pollination. It is also called outbreeding devices. Outbreeding devices. So what are the chances are also contrivances of cross pollination? The first one, there are two types generally. One is dicliny, or also called unisexuality. And the second one is monocliny, also called bisexuality. There are two types, mechanisms generally first involved in the cross pollination. First one is dicliny or unisexuality. In generally, the plants, when the plants are unisexuality, it is a more chances for cross pollinations. Already I point out. Yes. Both sex, it is a male flower, it is a female flowers. Both sexes are get separated but present on the same plant. These are called unisexuality. In unisexual flowers actually transfer of pollen grain from the male flower to the stigma of the female flower. This type of pollinations actually it is a cross pollinations. It is a more chances of cross pollinations. It is a two types. Then one is monoecious plant. Second one is dioecious plant. Monoecious condition and dioecious conditions. The two types of dicliny are also called unisexuality. In unisexuality there are two types, monoecious condition and dioecious condition. Then what is called mono, single. Both male and female flower developed on the same plant. These are called monoecious. If the both the male and female flowers are developed on the same plant, it is a more chances for cross pollination. For example, let's take example coconut, bitter gourd, So these are the example for monoecious plant. Both the sexes are present on the same plant. Another example, maize. In maize plant actually they prevent self-pollinations, but joint nogamies are takes place. These are called joint nogamy, but self-pollinations are completely prevented because sexes are get separated. It's not a bisexual flower, it is a unisexual flower. But maize actually joint nogamies takes place. What is called joint nogamy? From one flower to the another flower of the same plant. These are called joint nogamy. In monoecious, again I would remember, for example in maize, cell pollination is prevented. I mean autogamy is prevented, but joint nogamies are takes place. It is a monoecious. Then what is called dioecious plant? Both the plants are get separated. You take Carica papaya. For example, Carica papaya, it is a binomium of papaya. Another one is borassus, then date palm. So these are the example of dioecious plant. In dioecious, both the plants are separated, both male and female plant are separated. If the plants are separated, actually no chances for self-pollination. It is only chances for cross-pollinations. In Carica papaya, actually, which plants are to produce flowers? Fruit developed, whether it's a male or female. Only female plant only can able to produce fruits because ovary is present in the female. Ovary is absent in the male. After cross pollinations, and the Carica papaya, female plant only produce fruits, borassus and also date palm. Once again, in dioecious means male and female plant are get separated. Separate plant, male plant, female plant separated. It's the only chances for cross pollination. There are two types. It's a dicliny. Then dicliny is also called unisexuality. Then next, monocliny are also called bisexuality. Monocliny are also bisexuality. Remember, in bisexual condition, it is only chances for self-pollinations. But due to some special adaptations are occurs to prevent self-pollination, to improve and to promote the cross-pollinations. These are called bisexuality, are also called monocliny. It is a four type. First one is dichogamy. Second one is echogamy. Then third one is heterostyle. Fourth one is self-sterility, or also self-incompatibility. These are the four types of this monocliny, are also called bisexuality. All these are called bisexual flowers. Both the sexes, male and the female sex organ present in the same plant. It is a maximum chances or more chances for self-pollinations. But due to some special adaptation, this self-pollination is completely prevented, cross-pollination is promoted. First one is dichogamy. The dichogamy, it's two types. One is protandry. Second one is protogyny. Then what is called protandry, protogyny? Then what do you mean by dichogamy? In dichogamy, the both sexes, androecium, gynoecium, otherwise stamen and stigma, mature at the different time. These are called dicho. If the both sexes are mature at the different time, there is no chance for self-pollination. Even if the pollens are deposited in the stigma of the own flower, they could not get germinated because the maturations are different times. So based on this, first one is protandry in protogyny. Remember, in protandry means stamen matures earlier than that of the stigma. Stamen, male sex organs matures earlier than the stigma. These are called protandry. So under this situation, it is only chances for cross-pollination. For example, Helianthus anus. Sunflower. What's the binomial name of sunflower? Helianthus anus in sunflower. Another one is Sclerodendron. It is another one example for protandry. Protandry is nothing but stamens matures earlier than that other gynoecium, protandry. Then second one is protogyny. Stigma matures earlier. Than that of the androeciums. These are called protogyny. For example, for protogyny, Aristolochia, Bracteata. Aristolochia and Bracteata, stigma, I mean female sex organs are matures earlier than that of the male. If due to the two different types of maturation, no chances for self-pollination, it is encouraged only for cross-pollination. These are called dichogamy. Then next another one is ergogamy. For example, ergogamy, Gloriosa superba. Ergogamy, for example, Gloriosa superba. We call the local or vernacular name Sengandamalar. Actually, it is a state flower, Gloriosa superba. It is a bisexual flower. Both the sex organs are present in the same flower, but the essential organ androecium and gynoecium actually arrangements in a such a way the cell pollination become impossible. Of course, it is a bisexual, more chances for cell pollination, but due to some special mechanism they prevent the cell pollination because of the arrangement of essential organs such as androecium and gynoecium to prevent cell pollination in such a way. How? If take for example, let us understand. It is a flower. Yes. It is a petals, highly bright in color petal. Because of this bright in color, they are extensively growing in the gardens as an ornamental plant. These are the male sex organs. Anther, this is stamen or male sex organ. It is a petal, highly bright in color to attract insect for pollinations. These are the female sex organs. It is nothing but stigma. Stigma, it's a style. See, in the female sex organ actually, they are reflected away from the male sex organs. They are kept away from the male sex organ. So due to this arrangement actually, they prevent cell pollination. Even in the bisexual flower, it prevents cell pollination to promote cross pollination. This stigma actually, there's no chance. If they are close to each other, the stigmas are close to with the anther, the anthers are get maturity, it liberate the pollen grains. The pollen grains are enter into the stigma, they get pollinated. But due to the distance, these stigma kept away or reflected from the male sex organs, no chances for cell pollinations. So these, for example, Gloriosa superba, these are called ergogamy. Another one example, Hibiscus rosa chinensis, in vernacular name Chembariti. The stigma actually, they are protrusions away from the male sex organs. So that is why it is also no chances for cell pollination. Some cases, rarely cell pollination takes place, but maximum no chance for cell pollination. In Hibiscus rosa chinensis, it is also example for ergogamy. Then third one is heterostyle. Heterostyle. In some plant actually, to produce 2 or 3 different type of flower which are different in their length of the stamen and styles. These are called heterostyle. 2 or 3 form of flowers are produced by the some plant. All these 3 forms of flowers actually different in their length of stamen and style or stigma. Stamen and style also. Style are also stigma. See, due to the different length of stamen and also different length of the style, it is avoid for self pollinations, for it is encouraged for only cross pollination. These are called heterostyly. So in this type of plant or flowers, the pollinations are takes place between the two sex organs of the same length. What are sex organs are present the same length of two different flowers? They are only enhancing for pollinations, only same length. So it is a two types. One is distyly, another one is tristyly. Distyly and tristyly. There are two types. One is distyly, second one is tristyly. See, the heterostyles, there are different type of flowers, 2 or 3 different type of flowers produced by the same plant. All these flowers are actually different in their length of the stamens and actually styles. That is why the the pollinations are takes place between the sex organs of the same length. First one is distyly. In distyly, for example, primula. Primula. Take the first one is distyly. In primula, they produce two type of flowers. Yes. It is a one type. Type 1 type of flower, then another type of flowers. It is a female sex organ, gynoecium. Yes, it's a type 2. In type 1, actually, the stigma actually, or style, if you take the style, pin or long style. Style is elongated style, long style. It is also called pin or long style with large stigmatic papillae. Stigma is large. Stigma large. And another one, short stamen. Stamens are short. Short stamen with small pollen grains are produced. Small pollen. These are the one type of flowers. In another type, actually, the stigma actually, style actually, trump-eyed. Trump-eyed. Or also short style. Short style. trump-eyed or short style with a small stigmatic papillae. Then androecium is a long anther or long filament, long anther. Here it is a short stamen. Here long stamens with large pollen grain. Large pollen grains are produced. See, these two flowers are produced by the same plant, but they are different in their length of the style and also called length of the stamens. So they are different. But in these two different flowers, the pollination takes place between the organs of the same length only takes place. How? Let's understand. If take this plant, actually the long pin are also called a long style stigma can receive the pollen grains from the trump-eyed or also short style trump-eyed are also called long pollen grains are also called long stamens. So this stigma can receive the pollen grains this only because these two sex organs are same length. Once again, pin or long style of a large stigmatic flower can receive the pollen grains of the long stamen with the large pollens of the trump-eyed flowers because these are same length. Similarly, these short stamens are also small pollen grains to transfer the pollens to the stigma here. In the stigma it is a trump-eyed or also called small stigmatic or short style stigmas. These two sex organs are same length. It is their effective for pollination. So these type of pollinations are affected between the same length of the sex organ. These are called distyle. These different type of flowers are have been reported. These kinds of pollinations have been reported in primula plant. These are called distyle. The second one is tristyle. Actually, in the heterostyle, there are two types heterostyle. One is a distyle, another one is a tristyle. In distyle, for example, primula, there are two different type of flowers. They are different in their length and also style. For example, primula. The second one is a tristyle. For example, Lythrium. In Lythrium plant, they produce three types of flowers, but all these three type of flowers actually they differ in their length of the style and stamens. Each and every flowers are different in the length of the style and also called stamen. If they take this, the first one actually it's a long style. It is a long style and a normal length of the anther, as well as a short length of the stamens also produced in first type of flowers. If take the second type of flowers, actually they produce the style, actually it is a normal length of the style, but the pollen grains, anther, it is a long as well as short of anther also produced in the second type of flowers. In third type of flowers, actually style is a short style, very short style, but it produces a different length of the anther also. First one is a long anther, long filament anther. Another one is a normal filament anther also produced in the third type of flowers. So if take in these three different type of flowers, the pollination takes place between these two different type of organ of the same length. For example, let us understand, if take the first one, this long style, the long style long with the stigma, they can receive the pollen grain from the another two type of flowers of the same length. For example, this is a pollen grain, stigma. In these flowers are long anther, it is also a long anther. They can receive the pollen from this also and this flowers also. They cannot pollinate with their own type, these two. And if take this type of stigma, in second one is a normal type of stigma actually, normal length of the stigma, or they can receive the pollen grain from another two types of the same length. See here, the pollen grains are transferred to this only possible. and these pollen grains from these anthers are transferred to the stigma of this only possible. So they can receive from the another two types, not for their own type. And if you take this third one, short style, they can receive the pollen grain from the another two types. Here also possible, and here also possible. These two short stigma, short anther can donate the pollen grain to the stigma of the same length. So there are three different types of plants are involved, flowers are involved for pollinations. They take place between the organ of same length. These are called tri-style. They could not be pollinated with their own type. For example, Lithium. The last type, third type, is called self-sterility. Sorry, fourth type, self-sterility, are also called self-incompatibility. It is a fourth type of contrivances of cross pollinations. Then what is called self-sterility are also called self-incompatibility. The pollen grain transfer from the anther to the stigma of the same plant, even though they could not get germinated. There is some physical barrier are also called genetic barriers. So the barriers are existed. Barriers are existed between these two sex organs. What are the barriers? Either may be physical barrier, physical or physiological barrier, functionally. Another one is genetic barriers. Genetic barriers are existed. I mean, due to genetically incompatibility of these two sex organs, even the bisexual flowers, the transfer of pollen grain to their own stigma of the same flower, the pollen grain will not germinate. They prevent the self-pollination. These are called self-sterility. Automatically the plants are get sterile, and because of these two are incompatibility. For example, abutilon, commonly called tutti in colloquial or vernacular name tutti. And the second one is Nicotiana. The third one is Passiflora. So these are the example for self-sterility and also called self-incompatibility. See, and what we have discussed today, pollination topic, how pollination takes place, and what are the types of pollinations, and what are the types. Generally, pollinations are two types of pollinations. One is self-pollination, another one is cross-pollinations. The self-pollination, actually, it is the characteristic features of only bisexual flowers. If both the sex organs present the same flower, it is a more chances for self-pollination and less chances for cross-pollination. Then types of self-pollinations we discussed. Then cross-pollination, it is also called allogamy. Self-pollination also called autogamy. Cross-pollination also allogamy. There are two types of cross-pollinations, geitonogamy, another one is genogamy. This already we discussed. And what are the contrivances of cross-pollination? I mean, there are different type of plants have the different type of mechanisms are adapted to promote the cross-pollination. There are generally are two types. One is unisexuality, another one is bisexuality. Dicliniid is also called unisexuality. There are two types. One is a monocis plant and dioecious plant. And the second one is unisexual, bisexual are also called monocliny. In monocliny or bisexuality, it is a bisexual flower, but there is some special adaptation adapted to prevent the self-pollination. It is of four types. One is dichogamy, then ecogamy, third one is heterostyle, then fourth one is self-incompatibility. So far we discussed it along with the example also. In next, we are going to discuss what are the agent for pollinations? See, in cross pollination, a lot of agents, both biotic and abiotic agents are involved to pollinate the flowers. In next videos, we are going to discuss what the agents are involved, what are the type of agents, how they transfer the pollen grains from one flower to the another flowers.